Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Eka Susanti with NPM 224111064 for Management Class 22B. Here I will explain about financial ratio analysis. Financial ratio analysis is a quantitative method for exploring the financial health condition of a company, starting from its liquidity, value, operational efficiency to the profitability that can be generated by a company. In financial ratio analysis, various ratios are calculated by comparing various components of financial statements such as the balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow statement. The ratios provide important information about various aspects of the company's finances, which also reflect the level of the company's financial health. A function of financial ratio analysis. Financial ratio analysis has various functions both for companies and investors who want to invest their capital. 1. Evaluate performance. Financial ratio analysis helps in evaluating the financial performance of a company, so you can get a better understanding of the extent to which the company has succeeded. Financial ratio analysis has various functions, both for companies and investors who want to invest their capital. 1. Evaluate performance. Financial ratio analysis helps in evaluating the financial performance of a company, so you can get a better understanding of the extent to which the company has succeeded in managing assets, earning profit, managing liabilities, and utilizing its capital. 2. Identify weakness. By using financial ratio analysis, you can identify weakness or problem that occur in company financial management. 3. Comparing with rival companies. This analysis makes it possible to compare the company financial performance with similar companies in the same industry. By carrying out this comparison, you can assess the extent of the company's performance compared to the competitors. 4. To make decisions. Financial ratio analysis is a document that can help provide better understanding to stakeholders, such as business owners, investors, and creditors, in making decisions related to the company. 5. Financial health indicator. The result of the analysis can be an indicator of the company overall financial health. Monitoring financial ratio regularly can identify trends and patterns that may signal risks or opportunities for the company. B. Types of financial ratios. 1. Liquidity ratio. This financial ratio is used to measure whether a company is able to fulfill its financial obligation in a short time, or liquidity. The liquidity ratio consists of a current ratio. This ratio measures company ability to meet its short-term obligations using assets that are highly liquid or can be quickly converted into cash. Current ratio. Current assets dibagi current liabilities dikali 100%. If the result shows 100% or more, then the current ratio is considered healthy. B. Quick ratio. This ratio is a more conservative measure of liquidity. The quick ratio ignores the inventory amount of current assets in its calculation because inventory cannot be quickly converted into cash if needed. Thus, this ratio component only contains more limited asset icon that meet current ratio. Quick ratio. Cash ditambah securities ditambah receivables dibagi current payables dikali 100%. C. Cash ratio. A type of financial ratio analysis that compares cash and current assets that can immediately become cash with current liabilities. Cash ratio sama dengan cash ditambah securities dibagi current liabilities. The bigger the ratio, the better. 2. Solvency ratio. This ratio is used to calculate the level of management of funding source and the company ability to fulfill its financial obligations in the long term. The types of ratios consist of A. Debt ratio. This ratio shows the extent to which a company is funded by debt. The smaller the ratio, the safer it is. B. Debt to equity ratio. This ratio measures the proportion between funds provided by creditors and funds provided by company owners. 3. Profitability ratio. This ratio is used to calculate whether the company has the ability to generate profit. Some types of this ratio are A. Net profit to sales ratio or net profit margin. This ratio shows how efficient the company is in generating profits from every rupiah of sales. Net profit against sales. Net profit after tax dibagi net sales dikali 100%. B. Return on investment ratio or return on investment ROE. This ratio measures the level of profit generated by the company investment. ROE, net profit after tax dibagi total assets dikali 100%. C. Gross profit margin. It is a measure of the percentage of each remaining sales result after the company pays the cost of goods sold. Gross profit margin, net sales dikurang cost of goods sold dibagi net sales dikali 100%. D. Operating income ratio. This calculation is used to measure a company ability to earn operating profit before interest and tax from sales. Operating income sama dengan net sales dikurang cost of goods sold, COGS dikurang earning before interest dan taxes atau EBIT dibagi net sales dikali 100%. A. Earning power of total investment. Measuring the company ability to manage the capital owned and invested in all assets. B. Earning power of total investment sama dengan profit before tax and interest dibagi total asset dikali 100%. G. Return on equity. The company ability to earn net profit based on equity. Equity sama dengan earnings after tax EAT dibagi total equity dikali 100%. H. Return on net worth. This financial analysis ratio measures the ability of invested capital to generate income for shareholder. H. Return on net worth. This financial analysis ratio measures the ability of invested capital to generate income for shareholders. Return on net worth. Earnings after tax EAT dibagi amount of own capital dikali 100%. 4. Activity ratio. The activity ratio is used to calculate how effectively a company is in utilizing all its resources. Activity ratios include A. Accounts receivable turnover ratio. This ratio shows how quickly a company collects payment from its receivables. The higher the ratio, the better the efficiency of the company receivables turnover. Receivables turnover sama dengan average sales dibagi receivables dikali 100%. B. Inventory turnover ratio. This ratio measures how efficient the company is in managing inventory. The higher the ratio, the more efficient the company is in utilizing its inventory. Inventory turnover sama dengan sales dibagi inventory dikali 100%. C. Fixed asset turnover. This ratio is useful for measuring and evaluating a company ability to utilize fixed asset efficiently in order to increase sales. Fixed asset turnover sama dengan sales dibagi fixed asset dikali 100%. D. Total asset turnover. This ratio also involves current asset and fixed asset. Where the greater the ratio, the more effectively the company can utilize all its assets for sales conversion. Total asset turnover sama dengan sales dibagi total asset dikali 100%. A. Average collection turnover. This ratio measures how long it takes a company to receive bills from consumers in 1 year. Average collection turnover sama dengan receivables dikali 365 dibagi sales dikali 100%. F. Working capital turnover. Measuring the level of net working capital turnover, namely the comparison between current asset and current liabilities to sales in period. Working capital turnover sama dengan sales buka kurung current asset dikurang current liabilities dikali 100%. 5. Investment ratio is ratio that measures a company ability to provide return or reward to funders, especially investor in the capital market within a certain period of time. The financial ratio analysis method. Financial ratio analysis. 1. Common size analysis. Common size analysis is comparing change in items with total asset, liabilities, and sales. This comparison is presented as a percentage per component in the financial statement, both in the balance sheet and profit and loss report. 2. Time series analysis and forecasting. This analysis is used to compare financial data in a certain period, especially as material for forecasting or projecting future financial conditions. Okay, that's all the explanation for me. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.